You're a crack addict. Hi guys, it is time for Euphoria. I'm sorry I've been like late to these. I'm really trying my best. I'm still like struggling with my health and having some issues with that. And I'm in the process of moving, which I'll explain that in depth later. But it's just been like crazy. After the end of this month, I'm gonna be, hopefully, fingers crossed, getting back to normal. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be dealing with a lot of stuff, but I really am gonna try. It's been hard for me, but like literally my wish is that I could just be normal on YouTube again. So thank you for being patient. I know it's like probably frustrating, and I'm sorry. I'm trying my best, but I do want to get right into this, guys. Just a reminder that if you want to see season 1 and the special episodes, those were only uploaded to my Patreon, so the link is at the top of the description for that. There you can actually watch the whole episode with me. It's not edited or anything. So if you're interested and you want to check that out, definitely do so. You'll also get all the uncut reactions to every other show that I react to, which it's all under one tier, so it's nice. Other than that, though, they're still going to be on YouTube, just heavily edited, so if you can't do that, don't worry about it. It's still going to be here, just not season 1. So yeah, I think other than that, I want to get right into this, guys. Apparently this is the Cal backstory, which I didn't know, so I'm excited to see what happens with that. I still don't sympathize with that bitch, but here we go.
Morning, Dingleberry.
But
I'll be there in 10.
He spent every day with his best friend Derek.
that's weird. Not the fact that they're spending time, but like that phone call. I'm gonna call you in the morning. Oh shit. Wrestling is so gay. No, just kidding. That looks like Lexi. What the fuck? At least they're not pulling a Riverdale where they make the same actors play the adults when they were younger. Jesus, dude. Rinse your mouth out. He just looked. I'm gonna be so sad if like Cal has a crush on him and then he just shuts him down. Oh. Oh. Homosexual activity is happening. I can't.
What? Oh.
I feel like Derek had full realization that that was happening.
Marsha, I'm gonna bite your foot. I swear to God.
I was gonna say, it looked like he like really didn't like her, but then it got more playful.
Marsha was way more forward than any girl he had met before.
Yeah, you think? Derek will hear about this.
Where'd you pop? Where do you think? And she swallowed? Yeah. Wow, dude.
Do people actually talk to their friends like this? To be fair, girls do. Not that intimate.
Hit the road.
Yeah. I'll see you at practice. Yep. Have a good night, Mr. Jacobs. I don't feel well.
You were fine when I walked in.
Oh. Oh. Is that why Derek was holding that right there? And why he won't get... Ooh, dude, y'all are gay.
I met a girl.
And so did Derek.
Oh. I feel like he went and got a girlfriend just because he had one.
I have an idea. What are you doing, bro?
Why is there so much nudity in this, though? It is kind of weird to me that they write nudity into scenes where it's really not necessary. I had seen this video that this person was talking about, like, sex scenes and stuff and how they're written, and brought it to people's attention. That's like, don't you think it's kind of weird that they show people who are teenagers in high school being fully naked, even though the actor's not, being fully naked, and like having sex or showing their boobs or penis every single episode multiple times? Isn't it kind of weird? Like, not that it's written that way. Of course, teenagers do these things, but someone's writing this over and over again and making this happen all the time. It's kind of sus, like, what are they do? I don't get that. And I understand Euphoria is Euphoria, whatever. They show nudity, but like, There was so many times that wasn't necessary. Like, you didn't, in that scene where they're taking a shower, you didn't need to show their, you know, you could have, like, cropped it so it was, like, above their crotch. Like, you didn't, I feel like it's just not tasteful when there's places where it didn't need to happen. And, like, that's just kind of weird to me. They need to learn about condoms.
Yeah, I don't know. I like women, but you couldn't pay me to eat pussy.
Okay, DJ Khaled. That jealous look. I wonder if she's starting to notice. It's interesting, I kind of felt it more from...
I win.
I thought it was more so from Cal, but it seems like more so from Derek now.
Derek insisted they go celebrate. Just the two of them.
Oh, this is when some shit's gonna happen, huh? Well, shit. Is this a gay bar?
Rapid fire. Alright.
Aww. Please, this is so fucking cute. This makes me really sad. I feel like back then, if this was a straight bar, they would not, like, be rolling with this. I'm not really looking at anybody in the background, though, if there's girls or not. Please kiss. Oh. 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 Why do I want to cry? Oh my god. I thought they were gonna get interrupted. I'm gonna cry. Why is this, like, so beautiful and so heartbreaking? Oh, why did that break my heart? It's so hard because, like, I just keep thinking, like, this was Cal, you know? It's hard to, like, associate these two characters when they're so different, and then he becomes him. And it's like, he grew up in it, and there's no excuse. He's still a piece of shit. There's nothing, like, this doesn't change anything. But it's just sad to see that, like, he couldn't be who he was. And I'm assuming something happens and why they don't end up together, because he's still dating what's her name, and then he gets married to her and has a kid. But it's just sad.
Hey. Hey, babe.
He expected it to be Derek.
Are you sure?
She pregnant?
Hmm? Are you sure the test is accurate?
Woo! Shit.
You took 3?
Oh, shit. And now he's stuck. Kind of messed up of her, because she probably said, like, aren't you happy or whatever. And
I love you too.
oh, and that was just sprung on him. He's in high school. Like, at least let him, like, take a second to breathe. Oh. God, after that fucking night he had. I mean, he had every bit of the intercourse as she did, but, like, it's heartbreaking that after that night, now he's stuck in this situation, and he put himself there. It's not just her fault, but it's just sad. If he was able to, like, be himself, that wouldn't be happening, because he could have been with him a lot earlier. What drug you on this time, bitch? Holy shit. That was impressive. She's like, what the f?
Rue? Are you high? Oh, fuck me.
People dance around, you know, like, having fun. But with her, it's like, that would be something she did when she's there. I don't understand how people just, like, drink cough syrup.
Oh, shit. Sorry, that was from last year.
Sorry.
How to get away with being a jerk.
Period. My friend sent that to me and I was so excited. A little How to Get Away with Murder cameo.
I think I'm gonna start smoking weed.
Why would you start smoking weed?
Girl.
You are so fucking selfish.
Why did she think that was going to be a good idea? In what way did she think that was going to be a good idea? This shit is... Not this part, but that whole thing is close to home.
Actually doing fucking weed was an idea, okay? And I should never fucking told you because she's like fucking mom.
Bitch, shut up. You actually are doing all this shit. Like, that was the most real, like, shit I've ever seen.
It's better than committing suicide.
Oy.
When I'm sober, that's what I think about.
Girl,
That's where I'm at, G.
you think that's the fucking right thing to say? Go to therapy, probably. It's a good idea. Not just NA.
I
In my honest opinion, I don't think that could work for people. Maybe it might work for some, but I don't think so.
I just smoked a little bit of weed.
Wait, what? He wants to fuck you.
You really think so?
Yes, I know so.
No. I promise you, there's
Ugh.
no way that he wants to fuck me.
Have you guys fucked?
We
No,
stand.
right? Elliot, I'm asking you a fucking question. How many guys have you fucked?
She doesn't want to answer that question because she's kind of a whore.
A whore?
Girl.
She's a slut. I was going to say slut.
Wait, how many guys have you fucked?
You know, that is an excellent question, Jules.
Girl, don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Wow.
I heard
really?
100.
That's fucked up. That's like a mentally ill amount of people to fuck.
What did she say?
No, that's like bad.
I feel like he might say it out loud just to like get them a fight.
I'm navigating a largely straight binary world.
You sound like you're navigating a Twitter thread. I don't know what that's supposed to
But
mean.
you know what I mean? Like, most people are straight.
And most trans girls don't wear binders, right?
I think it's iconic that they're dating in real life. That just makes me so happy. Wait, so is a binder something that trans men traditionally use to like hide their chest? And that's what he's saying that Jules is wearing?
And I genuinely do like Rue. And, you know, even though you've been gangbanged by the entire galaxy, you're great. Okay? And I
They
want
could
you-
all be friends. Come on. It would be cute.
You think he's being sarcastic?
Oh, I thought Elliot was gonna be like right behind him. That would have been cute. Ew. He just turns and hits her. Ooh, okay. Listen, I've wanted a f***ing scene like this for so long. Like a passionate one, you know? Whoa. Okay, we doing this. Have they slept together yet? I don't remember. I don't think they have. I know they've like slept together, but not like slept together. I
What
wish
if
she
you just
wouldn't.
stayed in the good moments without the fear that they'll come to an end.
Like, this is so toxic. And you know what? Jules went through her shit, but like, this is now Rue. After that, like, fantastic moment, this is what she's doing. And you think that Jules is gonna be able to forgive her knowing that she lied to her the whole time? She's ruining this for herself.
She's an observer. That's who she was.
She's gonna branch out.
She often imagined that her parents weren't really her parents.
Please, we need a Fezco and Lexi scene, please.
I don't really have time for that right now. Can you get me some Nicorette?
Oh.
Bennett is 47 minutes late. We can't get a hold of her.
kill
I need to talk to you about the scene. Please, okay?
My name is Lexi Howard. I am the writer, producer, and creator of This Is Life. Look, the sidekicks are usually the more sensitive, smarter, more compelling characters, but for some reason, they just get overlooked. Action!
That is
And I was
fucking
like,
true.
TV show, the sidekick is the lead.
Yeah, it's about love, and friendship.
Cassie decided to wake up at 4 a.m. that morning to get ready for school. She needed to clear her head.
Girl, what? Oh, is this from the trailer? When he doesn't even notice her. Oh, she was cute though.
The anxiety and excitement she felt in her stomach.
I mean, if she enjoys it for herself and getting ready for
Even if
herself,
Nate
that's
pretended
fine.
not to notice her.
But oh my god, girl. He looked at me. Not even me. He looked at her f***ing body.
I wanted you not to. I'm into scat play, and if you wanted to, like, poop on each other.
What the fuck?
They are kind of cute all being friends together. I wish the drug thing wasn't involved, but the friendship is cute. And maybe Jules will start hanging out with them.
Do it here. Please.
I'm afraid he's gonna pretend he's sleeping. They're so loud. Ew.
All you would have to do is front me like $5,000 worth of drugs, okay? And then
Girl, what? You'd
Okay, well,
can
before
do it
December,
all
we
and
have
die.
plans, right?
Hell the fuck no. I did not like the way that the plan started.
I fucking love Fez. Look like Dorothy.
What play?
Lexi's play.
Oh my god, do I look like I'm in Oklahoma?
Why would your play be set in Oklahoma?
You thought I was auditioning for Oklahoma.
I haven't read it.
Then why the fuck do you look like you're auditioning for
Ugh, Maddie.
Do what?
Yes. Like a country music star.
In a good way or a bad way?
Because she is.
You better be joking.
I am in love with Nate Jacobs and he is in love with me and you know you fucking give me that look, Maddie, because I didn't fuck your boyfriend. You two were broken up for 3 weeks and 3 days before we even had sex, so I
This is not real. There's no way. 3 weeks and 3 days.
But I do not care. I have never, ever been happier.
How is she such a good actress?
Maddie didn't realize that Cassie was talking about herself and her relationship with Nate.
Is that even a relationship? Is that what we're calling it?
I love that I'm your secret. And I can't tell a soul.
I love how fucking sick you are.
That's fucked up.
What I wouldn't give to be back in high school.
Yeah.
It is so, like, as sick and twisted as Cassie is, not sick and twisted, because, like, she's like, has so obviously some mental stuff going on with, like, the dad stuff and like, daddy problems, you know, daddy issues. But it's just, like, so hard not to sympathize with her, because you see that she's just kind of, for lack of a better word, pathetic. You just, like, it's like a train wreck that you can't look away from. It's the Cal thing, it's like, it's more so, I don't feel sad for him because he's a nasty creep, but it's sad that that happened and this man became what he did. You know, like, because of the situation and like, he was in love with his best friend and couldn't be with him. And that's not I'm not taking the blame off of him. He's 100% responsible for who he turned into, but it's hard not to wonder how it would have been, you know, if that didn't end up that way, if he would have been able to be with them. It's like sexual repression, you know, and he's stuck in love with this kid in high school, and so now he's doing this weird shit.
Kat got nervous because she could feel that there were right answers and wrong answers.
Who am I? Oof. Wow.
I hate when parents act like that. Like, why are you looking at him like that? Like, I don't know about this one.
I mean, I guess I literally have no idea who I am.
That's a very weird question to ask people.
Wasn't that illuminating?
What a fucking bitch. He's a coward for not sticking up for her. Also, that is kind of, like, really unrealistic. What person goes to meet the family and they ask shit like that? Like, who are you? You're like, no, you go and meet the family, talk to each other about your lives, eat pizza. Like, you know, it's just like, that's weird. And also, screw him for not standing up for his girl. If he's not standing up for her with something that fucking tiny, he's gonna be a mama's boy their whole relationship, and he's gonna do anything she wants and not stick up for his wife.
And every time he'd close his eyes, he'd imagine,
Aaron, tell your dad dinner's ready.
Dad, dinner's ready.
Oh, they got another kid. Oh shit! What the fuck? My fucking heart is racing. That was what was the point of that? Ew.
ever since I met you at New Year's, I was...
See, like, what is the point of this?
That...
There's literally zero reason for that to be there.
Look, I'm a dreamer, you know, and Steve Jobs is my hero.
You're a crack addict.
Even though Jamie, Amy, and Lainey have stellar GPAs, there's also things on their phones that they don't want the world to know about because it would probably jeopardize their ability to get into Yale, Columbia, Harvard, my top choices.
Oh, so blackmail.
This is an amazing plan. You're a genius.
Thank you.
What the...
It's true. I'll front you a $50K suitcase.
Bro, what?
You pay up and re-up in a month.
Terrific.
Girl,
Rue,
this is a
if you
dumbass
screw
idea.
me, I'll have you kidnapped and sold to some real sick people.
Like, why do you think this is child's play? Come on. She doesn't even know for sure that they're gonna do it. She gonna try to do it by herself or just do all the drugs herself? Woo!
Well, it's either call the cops, let me go, or kill me.
What the fuck, man? What's with your family? Are you all just a bunch of fucking assholes?
Oh, okay, tough guy.
Oh,
Ow.
shit.
Fuck!
He's gonna learn real quick to not mess with Ashtray. And don't mess with Fez, because then Ashtray gonna get mad. Oh! Bro, God.
Die, old bitch.
Dude.
If you got nothing to hide, call the fucking cops.
It's kind of crazy to think, like, this kid is so goddamn intense, and the fact that he grew up not only in an atmosphere of drugs and violence, but that's all that he knows. He didn't, like, I mean, at least Fez grew up to be, like, what, 12, and then was around it more, which is still fucking crazy and harmful to the kid. But, like, this kid doesn't know anything but drugs and violence. He's almost just, like, bred to be a soldier of that. It's crazy and honestly sad. I hope that when they introduce whoever his mom is, I hope they do, and I hope it's like some big plot twist. I think that'd be awesome.
Right,
dude,
man, I get it.
I know you and your drug addict friend, that girl.
I feel like Fez is on track to, like, doing something about Ashtray, because he's seeing him do these, like, really terrible things and not even, like, taking a moment to even think. He just does it, you know? He's just beating the shit out of him with a gun and doesn't care, doesn't think about it. It doesn't hurt him. And I feel like Fez is, like, really changing and becoming a different person, like, slowly throughout the series. And I definitely think even meeting Lexi is going to change that, and, like, getting to know her is going to change that. And I feel like he's going to start feeling like he needs to do something about the fact that Ashtray is doing this shit. He's ruining his own life. Like, this kid is not going to make it past 20 years old.
Because of what I did to her friend. The fuck are you talking about, man?
You don't know?
The blonde.
Who, Jewel?
Jewel?
Look, man, I didn't know she was 17.
Bro.
You telling me you had sex with Jewel?
He's this fucking idiot. He didn't even know.
I just want the disc.
You can
What
see him
disc?
immediately. That'd be like,
Yo,
shit.
you recorded that shit?
I didn't know.
You didn't know that you were recording?
Why is this so funny? He's
I'm
like,
extremely confused.
Son of a
You're
bitch.
confused. I'm fucking confused, bro. Yo, Ash, let me talk to you real quick.
Stand the down, bro. Let me talk to you real quick. And locks him in the closet.
Cal.
Yo, keep your bitch ass son out of my fucking life. And Rue and Jules. Till the end of fucking time. You understand?
I promise.
This is gonna fall back on Nate, though. Because he's gonna be like, so that's not why you fought. So where's the fucking tape? Nah. She did not bring that shit to her NA. Why did she bring it there? Also, she's a fucking asshole if she tries to sell to them. Or get them to sell.
I feel like Rue doesn't want to fuck me.
Why don't you think so?
Because she don't.
Like gay. Or asexual, you know.
She just doesn't want to have sex with you, man.
I feel like you fucked way too many people to look me in the face and lie to me and say she's some sexual force of nature.
She didn't say that.
Fine. No, she's not, like, the most sexual person ever.
Why is she acting like she didn't do shit with her, like, 2 seconds ago?
Or, like, maybe she is, but I just haven't seen that side yet.
I wouldn't blame
Is she forgetting what happened, like, yesterday?
Because you're very fucking fuckable.
What?
Whatever, this is
I mean,
annoying.
you're fascinating, right? Like extroverted, weird, but also
Man, I have nothing else to defend
Your
this
art is
bitch if
amazing.
she sleeps with him and cheats on
Hanging
her.
up at fucking MoMA. You guys are in love, right?
He's being super, like, manipulative, low-key.
What's in the suitcase?
Also, she's an idiot for dragging that shit around.
Is that why you're in that getup? You became an honor student.
Like, you're gonna ride your bike, dragging that shit around. Someone takes that, she's getting sold in the black market.
Yeah, well, good thing nobody's really looking you to be a fucking parent.
Yo, excuse me?
That was fucking rude.
You cross that line again, we're done. You talk back right
Period.
now, we're done.
Period.
One more
Set
fucking
boundaries.
disrespectful word out of your mouth and we're done. You hear me?
Period. Put her in her fucking place.
You gonna hit me?
Yikes. Fuck off. She's so destructive. Aww. Get the fuck out of here, kid. You can go fuck up your life all you want. That was fucking mean. And, like, you could tell for a second, she felt bad. It's very easy to say something in the moment when you're pissed and heated, to be like, no, fuck you, you know. But when you have a moment where you visually realize that what you said was up and you shouldn't have said it, and then you still choose to continue to be a jerk, that is a personal choice, and you're an asshole for that. People say things they don't mean all the time in immediate response to something that they didn't like. You know, it's hard to rationalize first when somebody says something that hurts your feelings. And what matters is how you react after that. And the fact that he gave her a moment to like stop, like, you don't get to treat me like that, you don't get to hold against me, and if you respond in an attitude, if you respond saying anything about that, like, we're done. And she had a moment to change that and to stop being an asshole, and she didn't. And that is shitty. That is so shitty.
Ready to go to bed?
Why do I feel like he's going to Maddie with the flowers? It's making us think that he's going to Cassie. I'm afraid she's gonna kill herself. Like, not on purpose, but... Because wasn't there some rumor that someone's gonna die at the end of the season? I don't know. I know she's like the main character. Yep. He's going to Maddie. I know if someone dies, I know she's the main character and whatnot, but like, because of her growing popularity, I would be pissed if she does only 2 seasons of the show, you know, and then someone else would. I don't know who it is that could potentially die. I don't want any of them to die, but it's sad. I still have a theory that it might be Elliot that dies, and then like while doing drugs with her, and then he's gonna end up like he's gonna end up overdosing when they're together, and then maybe that will be what makes Rue understand the severity of what's going on, or like try to, or Ollie, because like, what if he relapses because of her and because of what she said? Yep. I don't even want to know what her reaction's gonna be. Oh my god. Like, it's never gonna work out if your whole confidence is based off of him. It's not gonna work. Alright, there we go. That was season 2, episode 3 of Euphoria. I'm low-key sad that we didn't get more of Cal. I was expecting it to be like a huge episode about him, kind of seeing... honestly, I think it would be really interesting if they like showed how this kind of started when he was young, when he realized that he was attracted to men, and then even like going older and older and older, and how the other fucked up shit started. That's what I thought was going to happen, what I've been really interested in, but it didn't. This was a good episode. This, like, so many things in this episode just pissed me off. Also, Cal and Fez and Ashtray, that whole scene was fucking hilarious. The fact that he just spilled his whole goddamn guts to him, and then he's like, dude, what? I didn't even know that. And then Cal's just like, fuck. You know in his head, he's like, son of a bitch. It just, Nate played him. I'm not excited to see, though, what comes from that, because he's gonna go for Nate's fucking throat. I think Nate still has the upper hand, though, because he still doesn't know where it is, and Nate knows where it is, you know? This was a good episode. I want to start first with the Cal stuff. So we see Cal when he's younger, and we see that he has his best friend, Derek. Him and Derek are inseparable with each other all the time, and kind of fell for each other. And obviously in that time, this wasn't something that was okay. And they ended up getting girlfriends, and he ended up getting his girlfriend pregnant, which is now his wife. And the night before he found out, he got with Derek and had like the most amazing night with him. And it's heartbreaking because like, that's not what, him being gay isn't what caused him to be a pedophile. Let me be very, very clear about that. Being gay doesn't mean that it's pushing you to be a pedophile. That is not what happened at all. Gay and pedophilia do not have any connection. The thing that has a connection is the repression of somebody. He was forced to be somebody that he wasn't. He's forced into this position. When I say forced into a position of being the dad, I don't necessarily mean like she made him have sex. I mean like this happened, and then he knew that that was what he had to do, and he was not able to be with Derek anymore because he knew that he needed to step up, and then life forced him into this position. That's more of what I mean. And he was never able to show that side of him, to explore his sexuality and explore a relationship with Derek, because he had to step up now. And in turn, it repressed him sexually and made for a very screwed up man. A man that was doing really screwed up things, recording people, having sex with them, gay men, just like bunch of different shit like that. And then even took it out on his own son. And it's disgusting. And he is a terrible human being. And it's sad how like a domino effect of one situation could lead to this time. You know, he buried that part so deep in him that it's like it's almost like he has this sexual brain of that high school student back then, where he never got to explore that further with Derek, and it was just, you know, cut off. And then when he's older, this feeling comes back, and he's still this high school student that is sexually held back in terms of like the gayness, being bi, you know, whatever he actually is. And then f***s him up mentally to the point where he's acting out as this high school boy when he's not a high school boy, you know? And the psychology behind it is just really sad. It's really sad that it ended up that way. The dad didn't even want him laying next to his friend when they're literally talking about having sex with females. And like, that's how deep it went, how stupid it was he didn't even want them on the bed together. And that's not when anything was even happening. I mean, goes to show, it looked like they had got like boners or something and was uncomfortable. But they were talking about girls, you know? Who knew what it could have eventually led to, but that's how far deep he had to bury that side of himself. He couldn't even lay with this man, you know? And it's so sad that these things permanently damage people. And that energy from his dad could screw him up for the rest of his life, you know? That energy from society can. And he is still a garbage human being that deserves to die, in my opinion. Pedophiles have no place in this world. And he is garbage. So I'm not taken away from that at all. I'm just like, the psychology behind it is pretty interesting. Rue is lost her fucking mind. She makes this deal with the woman for $10,000 worth of drugs to like get these girls, get her friends to help her, which like they're not going to. So what's she gonna do? She's gonna use it all for herself and get herself killed. Get herself sold off to somebody, get herself, like, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. And then Ollie, who's been there, supported her even when she has been doing drugs, is trying to talk to her about it, like, what's going on with you, you know? And she treats him so bad. Like, that made me disgusted, the way that she was talking to him. And I went over it in the reaction, I don't need to say it again, but the fact that she, like, said something out of anger, it happens, you know? People say messed up things when they're angry. But then to take a breath and continue to be a jerk, that just makes you a jerk. And I'm so disappointed in her. And then she gets back into the room, unzips the bag, and is just doing drugs. Like, what are you going to do all the drugs until you die? I really hope that she doesn't kill herself. I'm just, like, haunted by the fact that they said that it's, like, this rumor that someone's going to die at the end. I don't even know. And another thing that is bugging me, I talked about this a little bit in the reaction, is, like, why are we seeing somebody naked in 75% of the scenes? It is entirely unnecessary. And, like, we saw people last season naked, but it never took away from the story. We're seeing people, you know, she's talking to this high up there drug dealer, and then the guy comes in completely fucking naked. Why? What did that do for the scene? What does that do for the scene? It does nothing. If anything, it distracts you from the scene, from the story. And that is just ridiculous to me. I guess there's like a new, I don't know, director, producer, whatever, Sam, that people don't like, and I understand it. That's so fucking ridiculous. Why would you do that? They're talking about drugs. This scene is about drugs, and she's talking to this, like, kingpin about drugs, and then you're gonna have a naked man and come with no line, just walk across the screen so we can see his penis. What the fuck is the point of that? Amongst many other scenes that were just completely ridiculous. it just feels so sexualized. And especially the scenes with the kids in high school that are naked, it's like, it's almost kind of sus, you know? It's like, first of all, why are you writing them to be naked in this scene? They have that scene of them making out with their girlfriends. Oh, let's go skinny dip. Da-da-da-da. They get butt-ass naked. The girls are butt-ass naked. It's like, you couldn't do what every other show does, and sometimes maybe, you know, film them where you can't see stuff. Film them waist up. Film the girls from behind, like from waist up from behind. We would have gotten the point that that's what they're doing because they said that that's what they're doing. It's honestly really creepy to me. If I'm being honest, it's really creepy. Some scenes, I get it. You know, some scenes, it makes sense. Even the shower scene, completely unnecessary. Could have filmed them waist up and still gotten the same message across. Probably even stronger because everybody is distracted by the fact that there's a naked person there for no reason. And I don't like that. I think that's very tacky and tasteless. I don't mean that in a prude way. I mean that in a way that's like, it's just not tasteful. It's gotten to the point where it's taken away from the scene. The Jules and Elliot stuff, oh, it just makes me want to fucking scream. They all made up. They're all friends. They were doing really cute friend things. Rue's out at her NA meeting and dealing drugs now. And then Elliot starts flirting with Jules, and Jules ends up flirting with Elliot. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. I want to so badly. I also don't understand that when he was saying, like, is Rue a sexual person? Like, she was so vague about it to the point where it seemed like they had never even touched each other ever. Like, they just had this montage of them, like, touching up on each other and making out and doing stuff, and, like, then she is acting like she's never even, like, touched her. You could have said something, you know, like, to say she's not a sexual person because she didn't want you to eat her out in front of Elliot when he's literally laying right there. That's, like, weird to me. And then, like, the way that Elliot was talking to her was, like, flirty but also manipulative. It was weird. It was like he was trying to manipulate the situation in his favor, and it worked. Guys, I can't defend Jules if that happens. I know, like, I was saying, like, the way she treats Rue and da-da-da, and that's not one-sided. Rue is absolutely terrible and toxic as fuck. Don't get me wrong. But this is just, like, why? Like, Rue never went there with him because she really loves Jules. Jules meets him for a week and then is like, oh, okay. You know, if that happens, I don't want them to get together again. It's just too much, and, like, that's not necessarily on Jules. She's being put in weird situations because of, I almost said Zendaya, because of Rue and her drug use. And she doesn't even know the truth that what they're doing behind the scenes and that they're doing these hard drugs. Ugh. Anyway, that just, I'm gonna be so mad. I kind of don't want to watch the promo because I really want to see where it's gonna lead, like, and be surprised. But yeah, the Cal stuff when he was younger was really interesting. They were, like, really cute together, and it kind of breaks my heart that it went the way that it did. Honestly, how fucking crazy would it be, though, if, like, at some point in the future they reunite with each other as adults? The only thing, though, is, like, I don't want to support him and Derek as they are now. Cal is too much of a disgusting human being to do that. I just don't want to. So, like, part of me is like, oh, it'd be interesting to see how they'd react now. Like, they'd probably have sex now. But, like, I don't want to ship it. I won't be able to because he's garbage. But yeah, this was a good episode. Like I said, the stuff with Cal and Fez was hilarious. And, like, the way he just kept telling on himself over and over and over again was f***ing funny. But yeah, I really liked the episode. Disagree with some directions that they're taking in terms of, like, the directing and stuff, but still a very interesting episode. Oh, Lexi, let me talk about Lexi real quick. I love that she's just, like, doing her damn thing. She's being so normal. She's out here, like, putting this play together. I'm excited to see what it's about. I bet you it might be about, like, you know, the sidekick. I bet it's that story. I thought we were gonna get a Lexi and Fez scene. I really hope in the next episode we do, because, like, honestly, I'm living for that right now. Rue and Jules who? I'm living for Lexi and Fez. Please. Please. I also want to know more about Ashtray, and I want to see them talk about what he's doing, and why the fact that he has literally no care in the world that he's potentially killing somebody. It's bad, and it'll be interesting to see what comes from that. I hope we get an Ashtray backstory, please. And by backstory, I mean, like, when he was a baby and seeing his mom and, like, how it all came to be. It'll be interesting. But yeah, really loved the episode. I think that's pretty much it. the next episode's in a few days. I'm going to be moving into a new house on that day, so it might not come on that day, but I really want to get these. I still haven't uploaded the last episode, so I really want to get those two up ASAP so that I can start like watching them on time. Yeah, but things are just going to be crazy for a little bit because of the new house, but I'm gonna do my best. Even if I don't have a setup yet, I'm gonna like make a temporary one until I have one. But yeah, absolutely loved the episode. I think that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in episode 4. Thanks for watching.